let's go into, so while we're here, these are also kind of medical professionals and that we're kind of trying to aim and sort of go down the rehab, go down the experience route. Coming into hospital, what's your favorite part? Is it the gown? You know the hospital gown where your bum hangs out the back? Or the food?
Well, probably when I was here, probably the food. Probably my least favorite memory of doctor lifting my knee in the morning after surgery. I had a glass of wine before he operated on me. No, I'm just joking.
I want to join you. Would have made the surgery go better.
No, I must say the treatment that I received here was amazing.
Okay. So you obviously had knee surgery, and kind of the sort of premise of the talks around knee injuries and knee surgery. So Mike's going to talk about on the field knee injuries, and Andrew's going to talk about knee operations. But when you have injured your knee, and so this is a bit of a difficult question, but once you go through the process of the operation, etc., when you go home and you have to start rehabbing, how do you know that you're ready to get back into it? Do you find it's a process and you sort of push through it and you're on the field working through pain, or do you feel like you rest it and then you get back when it's completely healed?
Yeah, I think we're in a fortunate position as rugby players to have good people around you. We've got a doctor at the Sharks, physios, Jimmy and Elby that's here that works with the injured guys, and obviously in the hands of Dr. Andrew, who's an amazing surgeon. So to know and to have that peace of mind that you have all those people, it helps quite a bit, and they also guide you. I mean, it's not the first injury they've worked with. If you're playing guys before you, so they make it easy for you. I think you just have to wake up every morning with a positive attitude and mindset, and they will guide you. You should be guided.
In terms of like your enthusiasm to get back, you obviously there's timelines, there's test matches. Do you try and sometimes push the envelope in terms of thinking I'd really like to get back to that, or is it kind of a case, right? I know I'm in the system, I'm in the hands of Jimmy and the team. Is that where the sort of the faith is placed, or do you sometimes try and kind of push back a bit?
Yeah, that's always my first question after surgery. Listen, how long I'm going to be out for, and then if the doctor or Jimmy tells me 8 weeks, I tell him I can't be back in 6. so you always want to get back on the field. It's not nice on the sideline, not being able to, well, first of all, train with the guys and also play, because that's why we want to be on the field game day. So I think that's always, I think any rugby player's first question is when can I be back, and what's the boundaries that can be pushed to.
Yeah, and do you guys at the Sharks have any specific remedies that you do to get, like, are you big fans of ice baths or heat packs? I know there's plenty of physios or patients that always say, should I be icing my leg or should I be putting heat packs? Do you do any of that sort of thing when you do your rehab?
Yeah, I think the initial stages after surgery, I think icing is quite important. I think. And also, each to his own. I mean, you find what works for you. So that first couple of weeks after surgery, icing is probably the best thing you can do. Once you get to a physio, but you can't really start training yet. You can't really do much on your knees. So like I said, it depends what stage you're at. And as soon as you can start doing more rehab, then the rehab becomes more the focus area. Then I think that's will take over.